Hey guys, Crafty here from Living in Beta, and today we're going to take a look at the legendary rocker outfit in Cyberpunk 2077, and of course, where to locate all the items. Now, if you're anything like myself, spending more and more time with Mr. Johnny Silverhand and hearing his war stories during the time of when he was in a band, the band called Samurai, of course, it starts to slowly convert you into maybe wanting to be a rocker. Now, from my knowledge, you cannot physically create your own band in Cyberpunk 2077. Maybe that's some DLC. But what you can do is you can make yourself look like one. So let's get a deeper look into the outfit itself, starting with a male variant, and I'll give you my opinion moving forward. Let's do this. Now, every good rocker knows that a good pair of sunnies are essential, not only to look cool, but as a deterrent from the next morning after gig sunlight. Cyberpunk has stuck to this stereotype, equipping the outfit with a pair of scratch-resistant, polarized rocker aviators, which you can see V sporting so elegantly right now. To accompany this, we have a gloriously silver jacket named the Duolayer polyamide rocker vest, allowing some much-needed breathing room to the gun show for the ladies. Underneath the vest, we of course cannot be topless all the time, so the reinforced seam cotton rocker tank provides some coverage and leaves some things to the imagination. But why so much breathing room, Crafty, I hear you ask? Well, that's because the elastic flame resistant rocker pants add some much needed leather to the ensemble, but increase the heat in the nether regions. Heat rises, we need it to escape. And to finish off the male variant, we have some puncture resistant rocker ankle boots. Now, I understand the idea of getting a puncture in your boots may be alien to some, but when you're shredding the axe, you never know where it might end up. So yeah, overall thoughts on this outfit, the male variant, of course. It's okay. It's not something I would wear in game. I think, it's a solid, probably 5 out of 10. I think it symbolizes what Cyberpunk's looking to do for their rockers in the future. It's obviously meant to fit around the 2077 theme. The aesthetic itself fits the game. But I'm just not personally a fan of the silver jacket or the green boots. I think a nice black leather jacket, maybe shredded a little bit. Some black boots would go slightly better. But then this is 2021. Maybe that's just me not thinking clearly. Who knows? But yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments of this variant, and let's move on to the female outfit. So I think it's important to do a disclaimer off the bat. I am not claiming to be any sort of authority in women's fashion. These are just my opinions, of course, on the outfit as a whole. And massive respect to all the fashionistas out there. I'm under no illusions that I am not one of them. But yeah, let's get on to the female variant. So it's not only different to the male, but it has an overriding kind of top/leggings combo that takes over the whole visual. And in turn doesn't display some of the pieces of the armor set. So what we'll do first is we'll run through the overall look and then talk about the extra couple of pieces that aren't currently displayed so you get a full overview. So yeah, first we have the scratch resistant polarized rocker aviators that obviously the male variant has as well. I think it's clear you cannot go wrong with a solid set of aviators. These add to the outfit and have a multitude of benefits for the rocker lifestyle as explained before. Then the new pieces. So we have the reinforced composite lined rocker fold top. This is the top you see in front of you now off one shoulder, and the silver leggings you see are also included in that top. So it's more of a one piece instead of just a top and a top on its own. It pretty much creates the whole visual for the outfit, sadly. So yeah, although I'll say, being able to display your tattoos really adds to the look off the shoulder. I like that a lot, but the leggings to me say more 70s disco than they do 2077 rocker, in my opinion, of course. And then the third and final piece on display right now are the puncture resistant rocker platform boots. So similar to the male variant, obviously working in the same vein, just a nice little heel added and a much better color in a more silvery gray than the previous green. Now, to be able to show the other two pieces, we need to strip the outfit back a little so we can display what they look like. Any children at this point, it might be worth reverting your gaze as we're about to get a bit saucy in the pixelated world. Let's do this. Now, as you can see quite clearly, there are two pieces of armor in this set itself that won't be on display when wearing the full outfit. Of course, you'll still reap the benefits of those pieces of armor. You just won't be able to see them if you wear the full outfit together. First, we have the Armorweave Rocker Bra, which is a very futuristic take on what the bra might be like in 2077. It doesn't look like it's offering much support in my eyes from the look of the back, etc. But it's very visually appealing and may help some gentlemen out there in their romantic travels. That's the silver lining. And then lastly, we have the identically named elastic flame resistant rocker pants. Clearly, they're very different to the male version, although they're named the same. It's going for this kind of homemade jean shorts look. Yeah, and in my opinion, they add a lot more to the rocker aesthetic than the leggings do when you're wearing the full outfit. Overall, I think the female variant is slightly better in places than the male one. It's let down by that one piece that overrides the whole look. I've never really liked outfits that do, give you 4 or 5 pieces of armor and then one piece is dictating the whole thing. I will say that some of the items on their own are really good when mixed with other armor sets, other clothing pieces. The shorts, for example, that you see here, I wear on my main character over a Netrunner suit, and that goes very, very well. I think I'll have to give it a 5 out of 10 as well. Matching the male variant. They could have just gone with like a leather jacket, kept the bra and shorts combo. That would look so much better. Probably very cold, but it would look better in my opinion. Okay, so that's both outfits displayed for you, both the male and the female variant. Now let's look into how you obtain these parts of the armor set and what the locations are, etc. Let's do this. Okay, so the first item on the list, we're going to search for the scratch-resistant polarized rocker aviators. As stated in the intro of the video, this item is the same for both variants. Of course, it doesn't change depending on what gender you are. You'll want to come to the nearest fast travel point, which will be here at Almunica Jerez. I'm not going to pretend to know how to say that. It's in Santo Domingo. It's just over here. As you can see, that's the fast travel point. We're going to work our way over here to the item itself. Let me just get on the bike. So, as said, this variant's the same for both male and female. Very, very simple to get as well. There's no difficulty in finding the item at all. You just want to come over to this kind of bridged, or not bridged, like risen area of the road. Follow on the right hand side here. Get off your vehicle, of course. And then work your way around here. And you'll see there'll be some, what would be, I guess, homeless shelters per se. And sadly, a person who's passed away by a lot of drugs, as it seems. But she will be holding the scratch-resistant polarized rocker aviators. Yeah, very simple one to get. Very easy start. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, next on the list is the easiest ones to get out of the whole outfit, personally, in my opinion, is the Duolayer polyamide rocker vest or the reinforced composite lined rocker Foldtop. Where you'll need to go on this one is you'll need to go to Bellevue Overwalk, which is situated here in the southwest of Watson. Once you land here, you'll just like to take a left here, follow these steps up here, and the legendary item will be right in front of you. As I said, this is the most simple one you'll get out of the whole outfit itself, and probably the most simple legendary item you'll get in game when it comes to ease of access. And yeah, the Duolayer polyamide rocker vest is there. You should unlock that travel point in game quite simply, but it's not hard to find when searching for it. Just bear in mind that around this area, as you saw up there as well when we went to the legendary item, there's a lot of gang members, which can aggro quite easily. So just bear that in mind once coming here. But as I said, once you unlock the fast travel point, it's super simple to get the item. No issues at all. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so next on the list we have the reinforced seam cotton rocker tank or the Armorweave rocker bra for the females. Obviously a different outfit looks for both variants. You want to come to the Pacifica Pier fast travel point. down here in Pacifica itself, and more specifically Coast View. Once you get to this point, there's two ways to get to this item. Now, if you're level 20, I think it's level 25 or level 25 street cred, you'll be able to purchase a couple of mods from the Ripper dock that allow you to either double jump or, for want of a better phrase, giant jump up locations. Now, the legendary item we want is actually up there. But of course, you'd need to be able to jump up here, jump up, and work your way forward. It's not impossible, but if you're a lower level like myself or don't have the mod like myself, you're obviously unable to make that jump. But do not worry, there is a different way to get up there. What you're looking for here is be able to get up onto this higher platform road here that's just above the road we're currently on. We want to go to about here on the road. So excuse me while I quickly drive there in my Delamain car. But yeah, there's a couple of, as stated before, there's a couple of items on this list that to do with either level or the requirements in what you need in game can be easier to get with certain Ripper Dock mods or certain weapons, etc. It's not always going to be the case, especially with a lot of legendary items in the game. Most of them you can get at any level, even if you cannot wear them. But it's just important to note that you're not always going to get lucky when it comes to legendary items themselves. Some of them even need storyline requirements to be finished before you can access the area or before they actually spawn. But yeah, you'll see that obviously in different videos. But it's just something to note. It's not that you need to play the whole game before you be able to get these legendary items. It's just to bear that in mind when doing so. Now, as I said, you want to come to this location on the map, just on the higher road here, and it will be the opposite side of where you could jump up there. So you'll just hop up here, work your way across this balcony area, I would say, with a beautiful view of the pier. And then come over here where you've literally got a scene from a rock concert, which has gone horribly wrong. You've got obviously a lot of dead bodies. I don't even know what's happened to that geezer. But here is the legendary item that you're looking for. It will be the reinforced seam cotton rocket tank, as I said before. This will obviously be different for the female variant. This will be the Armorweave rocker bra. Nearly forgot it then. But yeah, that's how you get this piece. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next item on the list is the elastic flame resistant rocker pants. Obviously the same name used for both the male and the female variant. You want to work your way over to the northern part of the city centre here, a fast travel point called Downtown North, right here near the river. When you spawn, you'll land here, as I said, and then you'll take a left and work your way across the street here. Now this is one of the, well, this is probably the main legendary item on this list that is difficult to get without Ripper Dock enhancements. But that being said, it is not impossible. Sorry, I'm just watching the road here. I've been hit by a car multiple times on this road. So you'll see, you'll need to get up into this container here. Now the ledge itself, as you can see, is kind of on a diagonal. So you need to work your way up to the shorter part here, so you can jump up. Absolutely fine. And then, now usually you could come over here, and depending on what build you've got as your character, you can do a multitude of things. You can force this open with 12 body. You can jump up here, which as you can see is not possible with a normal jump. With Ripper Dock items, either the double jump or the giant jump. Or if you're a scrub or a low level like myself, then you need to work out a way to get up there. So what I found is the easiest way is you jump up on this thing here, work your way up on top of this. This may take me a couple of goes, but we'll try. And then you want to sprint and aim for this ledge right there. This ledge there is the plan. Let's see. Okay, doesn't always work first time. Let's see though. I have done it, I promise, before. So yeah, you'll land there, better without a gun in your hand by looks of it. And you'll land on this ledge here, and then what you want to do is just work your way across here. Careful not to fall off, and then obviously drop down a ledge here, and then drop down into the cage here. Now, well, on top of the cage, there's a couple of items that don't really matter. Now, something to bear in mind while here is obviously once you get inside, you need to get out again. And again, you can't force the gate open. I'm pretty sure it's not possible to open it, yeah, without forcing it. So you'll pick up the legendary item off this geezer here who's got a bucket on his head. Looks like a poor man's Johnny Silverhand with his cheeky little sliders. You'll take his leather pants off him, and then you need to somehow get back up onto this ledge here. So the best way I found is to use this weird box and kind of jump there with a kind of a hop, skip, and a jump to get back out of the gate itself, the cage itself, sorry. So yeah, it might on this character, on this save file, I'm level 17, obviously, so the item itself, I'm pretty sure, cannot be wore until level 30, so that's something to bear in mind when you're on your characters. And again, it's not super simple to get. I think that's probably why it has a level requirement, because they don't expect you to do all that to get the item itself. But yeah, hey, got to find a ways around things, right? So yeah, simple way is break that door open. Second simple way is to obviously get the Ripperdoc leg attachments, either the double jump or the big jump. Or third way is just turn yourself into some sort of parkour free running legend and get yourself in there. Perfect, let's move on to the last item then. Okay, so that brings us to the fifth and final item on the list today. We are now going to find the puncture resistant rocker ankle boots, or you know, the puncture resistant rocker platform boots if you're a female. Now what you'll want to do on the map, we're sticking in the city center, but we're going to come to the top left hand side here and go to a travel point called Skyline and Republic. Once landing here, we've got a little run on, or you can drive. You'll see I've marked on the map a road down the side here that you need to travel up because the item is around here. I'll take the bike for, you know, for speed. Yeah, for speed. So we're going to make our way forward. All fancy cars in the city centre. Look at that. That's a variant of the Batmobile, by the way. Check out that video. Anyway, so you take a left on the road, and it will bring you to this location over here. Now what you want to do is obviously, wow, a gold one as well. What you want to do is get off your bike here, or your car, or your feet, and make your way up these stairs here. Now again, this item itself is gated a little bit. It's easy to get, but it's gated, and I guess CD Projekt Red wanted you to get it at a later date, but you can force open with obviously a 12 body, or you can just top the fence. Watch out for the bloody jacket and make your way up here, where you'll see a couple of massacred people, and more importantly, the legendary item on this lady here, which are the puncture resistant rocker ankle boots. Now, as the same as the elastic flame resistant rocker pants, a level 30 requirement for this item, so just bear that in mind. But super simple to get, obviously even more simple if you're putting everything into body this early on. Again, I'm only level 17, so choices are choices. So that's the full rocker outfit. Yeah, wow, that brings us to the end of the video. You should now have the full rocker legendary outfit in Cyberpunk 2077. I want to thank you for watching. I know it's been a long one, but I wanted to give you an in-depth guide of not only the items, locations and how to get them, but little hints and tips here and there where we can. As always, give the video a like if you liked it, share with your friends, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you for watching, and remember, don't be a gonk.